Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Igama lami Nkosi, and I am back with some law content. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. But if you're new to this channel, a very warm welcome to you. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and also hit the notification bell to be notified every time we post a video. As you guys can see, we are in a new setting, and I think I love this setting better. I don't know what you guys think. Comment down below what you guys think of the new setting. And yeah, I just changed my room around, and I think I love this view a bit more than the last one. So yeah, I hope you guys are good, man. I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. Mine is just quite busy, but okay, it is what it is. Yo guys, today I got the most heartfelt message from a follower. So this girl follows me on TikTok, and she also follows me, or is also like one of the subscribers here on YouTube. Guys, she sent me the most heartfelt message. She just bagged her first vacation work, and what she did was she was watching one of my videos on TikTok where I was explaining how I got my vac work, and she did the exact same thing that I did, and she got her vac work. She secured her very first vac work. Guys, this is why I do what I do. Like, it made me so happy. Things like this bring me so much joy. Like, bringing a difference to someone's life, it's just, I don't know, like, it's just the feeling is just unmatched. I'm not even gonna lie. It made me so happy. Like, I'm so happy. I am so happy for her. Like, if you're watching this, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you guys. Like, this is why I do what I do. Like, asikwazi ukuthi sibe namathulusi to get you to success bese singaniki wona. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, asikwazi ukuba successful sodwa. No, I don't believe in gatekeeping. And I totally believe ukuthi there is space for everyone. Like, especially in this profession, as oversaturated as it is, there is space for everyone. Which brings me to the reason of this video, or the title of this video. So the reason I'm making this video, as you guys can see with the title below, today we will be speaking about the law profession in general, or law as a degree. So before we get into this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share to your friends. Don't gatekeep. That's not what we do around here. Okay, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified every time I post a video, and be part of that squad. Okay, let's get into it. So today, guys, as you guys can see with the title below, we are going to be speaking about law as a degree, law as a profession. Is it advised for you to do law? What do I think? Right? I'm making this video because, like, yo guys, so much is being said about this degree, about this profession, not only by people that are not doing law, but law students, law graduates as well, right? And also people that are already in the profession, like your attorneys, your advocates. Like, a lot is being said. But as a law student, I know that you guys are seeing red. Like, you guys are seeing red, and you guys are just like, yo, like, there's no hope for me and stuff like that. So today I'm going to be giving you guys tips on how to deal with an oversaturated profession. You can still make it. So by the end of this video, I want to bring back the passion that you had in your first year. You know, that very first year when you started with your law degree. I want to bring back that passion. By the end of this video, I want that passion back. Okay, so now let's start with the facts. Fact number 1, law is oversaturated. I think we all know that. Law is oversaturated, and I'm going to tell you why. Law is oversaturated because obviously, like, everyone wants to do law, but most of all, it's oversaturated because everyone wants to go into one direction, which is articles. A lot of people go through articles, right? Of which is understandable, because a lot of companies, when you look into the job market, For example, when you look at like job specs and everything like that, you see that one of the requirements is that you're an admitted attorney. So you might not want to work at a law firm. For example, you might do an internship at a company, maybe at a banking company or something like that, maybe at Standard Bank, and you would be working there and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you are now going to be expected to maybe represent the company. You can't represent the company if you don't have admission to the high courts. How are you going to represent the company? So at the end of the day, they want you to be an admitted attorney, and the only way you could be an admitted attorney is if you go do your articles, write your 4 board exams and pass, then be admitted as an attorney. So that is why the law profession is so oversaturated, because everyone is now gunning to go do their articles. A lot of people are going to do their articles. There are thousands of law students in South Africa, and there are also quite a few students coming from outside the country also looking to do articles in this country so that they can practice in this country. Now, the thing is, there are not enough law firms to accommodate every single student that graduates in South Africa. So that's the problem that we're facing, and that's why law is oversaturated, because there are not enough law firms to accommodate all of us. And it's just the truth of the matter. It's just like, that's a fact. Now let's get into the second fact. The second fact is that law is quickly becoming a profession for the privileged. Why do I say that? Because as a law graduate, when you're done graduating, you are expected, if you want to go the article route, you are expected to have basically like 20k. It's actually 19,100 for law school. Because in order for you to be admitted as an attorney, you need to go through law school. So you're expected to have the 20k or 19,000 rand to pay for your law school so that you'll be admitted as an attorney. So not only are you expected to find articles, but you're also expected to have like 20k stashed up somewhere for law school. So that's like, obviously, like, those are the signs which they are trying to now like minimize the number of people that are getting into the profession. And I also heard like NSFAS is also working on not funding LLB anymore. And I think those are just one of the strategies of just minimizing the number of people that are getting into law, because NSFAS is not going to fund that. It's going to be self-funded. Even after that, you're going to be expected to like pay like 20k plus, because it goes up every year. So yeah, guys, like it's just tough, but it's a fact. It is what it is, and that's what's going on right now in our country. Those are just like the facts. Like there are a lot of facts, and there are a lot of downsides. So I'm not going to be speaking about that a lot. As you guys know, you guys should know me by now. Like, I am the type of person, I'm all about solutions. I'm not about problems. I am all about solutions. I'm all about making everything better. And this is just not me like being oblivious to whatever is happening or being oblivious to the facts that are presented in front of us, but like I just choose not to focus on that. So today I'm going to be just laying out everything and just making sure that you guys are okay. Now, I've been seeing a lot of videos as well. They're just like, hey, law is a useless degree in. And guys, in times like that, you have to really ask yourself, like, before you even post a video, you have to ask yourself, is this okay? It might be a fact, it might be a well-known thing, but is it helpful? Yes, you made a video, yes, it's got a lot of views and whatever, but whatever you're saying is a fact, but is it helpful? Right? You might say that to someone that wants to get into law, and you might be able to save them. It might be helpful to that type of a person that hasn't gotten into the degree just as yet. But are you doing any justice to a second-year student that is doing the BA law, the BCom, the LLB, they like their first year or their second year, they're doing their first year or their second year? Are you doing any justice for that law student? Is that type of advice helpful? Especially if you're just going to be like, oh, law is a useless degree, full stop. and not even substantiate on why it's a useless degree, and not even share tips on how to survive in a useless degree. I don't know. Like, you guys tell me. Like, is that type of advice helpful? I don't think so. So the first thing that I want you guys to know is that law is not all about litigation. So being an attorney is not all about like litigation, and it doesn't mean that you are going to be stuck in a law firm for the rest of your life or for the rest of your career. There is so much that you could do with a law degree. You could choose the article route, for example, do your articles, get your admission, and you could go straight into corporate if you want. Take your admission and just go to corporate and be a compliance officer, be a compliance manager. You could go into legal writing if you're not really about litigation. You could go and be a legal writer, a legal editor. You could literally go anywhere. You could literally just go and, like, after your degree, go to a company, complete an internship, and just start with banking law. So just in a nutshell, there is so much that you can do with a law degree. And if you're not following me on TikTok, please do, because I've made like a whole series on what you can do with a BCom law degree, what you can do with a BA law degree, what you can do with the LLB degree without articles. And I've also been sharing on things that you can specialize in. For example, if you want to be a tax lawyer, if you want to be a medical lawyer, if you want to be a media lawyer, all of that is all on my TikTok channel, and I hope you guys go and check it out. Since TikTok channel, TikTok profile. So I'm going to leave the link down in the description box so that you guys can go check my profile out. So the first tip that I'm going to give you guys is that you need to research. You need to do a lot of research about the degree that you're going to be doing. This is important. It's very important. It's not just so that you know what's going on, but you need to know what options are available for you, how broad the degree is, and just so you can see and just familiarize yourself with the whole degree and see if this is really a profession that you want to go into. I know it's a little bit late, but you can look for alternative things that you can do within the degree if you know litigation is not for you. Because I remember when I was doing like my first year, I was like, yo, I want to do law. But when I was doing my second year, I realized that I don't want to go into litigation, and I went into a little like panic attack, because I was just like, yo, like, I thought law was all about litigation, and I'm not going to be able to like survive because I would have to do litigation for the rest of my career. Until I did my research and I was like, you know what, no, it's actually, I found out that's actually not the case. I can be a compliance officer. I can just take my degree and go straight into compliance and go straight into corporate, and like just I can literally do anything with my law degree wherever I apply to. And even the things that I wanted to specialize in, I wanted to specialize in something different. Another thing that's making this profession so oversaturated, everyone wants criminal law, everyone wants family law, everyone wants conveyancing. That's why we have a lot of people that are just honestly that are just like gunning for the very same thing, and that's why we have this profession oversaturated. So the number one thing that you have to do is you have to do your research. You have to do your research. I'm telling you, you have to do your research over and over again until you're sure on what you want to do. Because you might be doing a law degree, but you might not want to do litigation. You might be doing a law degree, but you might not want to just like practice. Maybe you want to be a legal writer. Maybe you want to be a journalist. You probably want to be a lecturer. Like, not everyone wants to be an attorney. Not everyone wants to be an advocate. So the research is important. So another tip that I'm going to give you guys, and it's a tip that I always emphasize, it's very important to engage with your degree practically. Alright, so I've made a video about this before where I was giving you guys ways on how to engage with your degree practically. So what I would suggest is that while you're studying, apply for part-time jobs, apply for legal assistant jobs, apply for being a paralegal. I don't think they will take you for a paralegal though if you're still a student, but like you could be a legal writer for your school, you could be a legal journalist for your school, you could start writing articles for your school, legal articles for your school. You can start a social media page and share some legal advice or whatever, not legal advice, but like legal opinions and all that type of stuff. So there's so much that you could do. So the advantage about this, also you can try JobDag on LinkedIn, right? They hire a legal assistant that are going to be doing it part-time, so obviously going to be working for an international company, and the hours are not the same, so you can still do school, and then after school you can do work. You can be a legal assistant. Now that helps you so much, because by the time let's say you started with your side hustle during your first year, by the time you graduate your fourth year, you're going to have 4 years of experience of being a legal assistant. Lalela, you are going to be at the front of the line when you are applying for a job, because they're going to look at you and they'll be like, listen, we don't have to teach this person anything. They know. We're just going to teach them how we do in a law firm, but in the specific law firm. But this person, this person knows what they're doing. Let's rather get them, because they know what they're doing and they're actually going to be a very good asset. So getting a side hustle, I totally recommend. You could get any side hustle, but if you are doing law and you want to build yourself and you want to like improve your skills, I would really suggest that you get a side hustle that is law related, and that will definitely up your chances in getting a job. Another tip that I would like to give you guys is to network. You'll never go wrong with networking. So for example, like I said, you could create a page where you are sharing study tips. For example, start a LinkedIn page on LinkedIn. Start a page on LinkedIn where you're doing the exact same thing, but obviously with LinkedIn it's in writing. So start the exact same thing and start a series on how to study and stuff like that. And I'm telling you, law students are going to start following you. You're going to connect with so many people. You're going to start getting tagged in jobs. That's what happened to me, like you're going to start getting tagged in jobs. You're going to get plugged in there on all sorts of things, because all sorts of people. Attorneys are going to start like connecting with you. Companies are going to start looking at you. Law firms are going to start looking at you because you're doing something that is worthwhile, and not to like sidetrack, but what I've seen companies do or law firms do these days is that they always look at your social media. Wow, Vele, they always look at your social media, but they look at your social media and they look at what you're posting and the quality of the work that you're posting, right? And it makes it so much easier for them to reach out to you or to know the type of person that you are, and it makes it so easier for you to bag that job, because you've obviously they can see that you're passionate. They can see you're going to be able to get the job done, and they're going to see consistency, obviously, because if you're going to be doing social media, if you're going to start a channel or whatever, if you're going to be having a side hustle, that requires consistency. So yeah, it's another advantage. And so yeah, guys, like network. If you're invited to events, or if you see an event that is for law students, whatever, if you see a webinar, go in there, network with people. You never know what you're gonna find. So guys, there are also like so many areas of law that you could specialize into. It's not only criminal law and family law and the laws that you guys know, but you can also specialize in maritime law. You can also specialize in aviation law. You can also specialize in medical law. You can also specialize in media law. There are so many things that you can specialize into, and all you need to do is just to do your research. So I think that is one of the main tips that I can give you, is to do your research. Your degree is never a useless degree. No matter what degree you are doing, there's no useless degree. You can't go for years studying something and then like every degree or every course that you're doing, there's a purpose for it. All you need to do is just to do your research and see how you can maneuver into it. If it's an oversaturated profession, you need to constantly find ways for you to stand out. You need to constantly do your research on what's popping and how you can, stand out from the crowd. And you also need to look at the current times that we're living in. We're in a technology world, for example. The technology world, it's always been a technology world. What am I saying? But like, technology is constantly evolving. So you could just pursue a career on being a cybersecurity lawyer. there's so much you can do, guys. Like, there's so much you can do. I don't believe me now, Uti. There's a useless degree. I don't think law is a useless degree, and I totally believe, Uti, there's still space for everyone. It's just all about the information that you do know. It's all about the research that you have done, and it's all about what you are passionate in. And you need to know yourself. Not everyone is going to be able to do litigation. Ngeke. Yeah, ngeke. Not everyone's going to be an advocate. Not everyone is going to be an attorney. You know, like, it just depends on what you are comfortable with, and it depends on what you're passionate about at the end of the day. So yeah, guys, those are the tips that I have for you guys, and these are the tips that have worked for me. And I really hope, Ubuti, I have brought a little bit of hope back, and I've brought that passion back. Kancane. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about the tips that I've given you guys, and how do you guys feel about doing this degree. And like, you know what, I understand how discouraging it must feel to look at those videos and to just be seeing all of those videos and seeing nothing uplifting. I think that's very discouraging, and I don't think it's fair as well, especially if it's someone that is not even doing law as a course, or you've never done law, like you're doing something in marketing or whatever, and then you're going to tell law students who say they're doing a useless degree because of things that you've heard from other people. No, don't do that. Like, if I catch you, and if you one of those people that go around telling people they're doing a useless degree without substantiating your answer or without giving them solutions, if I catch you, if I catch you, like, if you're going to give people, we understand what those are facts, but like, make sure that you substantiate your answer. Make sure that you give them hope. You can't just come up to someone and just be like, yeah, what you're doing is a useless degree. Especially if that person is a law graduate and they haven't really found a job yet. And then when you're gonna come and you're like, Marabenya, people law. No, actually wanjalo. Guys, actually wanjalo. Please don't say that. Like, honestly. Like, you don't kick, what's that saying? You don't kick a dog while it's down. Like, you can't, like, please don't do that to other people. So yeah, guys, let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this video. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I really hope that you have gained that passion back. Just wake up, go work, be active on campus, wherever, go network, go do everything that you know that you can do. All right, like, ngeke phela. I totally believe, I don't know, maybe I'm being naive, but I totally believe that there's space for every single person in this profession. That brings me to the end of my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified every time I post a video, and please don't forget to share. Remember, we don't gatekeep, so this information might be helpful to someone else, so don't forget to share. And yeah, guys, it was so much fun. I had so much fun creating this video today. Make the most out of your degree, and your degree will thank you one day. I promise you guys. So yeah, guys, that's it from me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, please take care of yourselves. Please work hard. Nothing comes easy, so hard work is needed. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you guys.